friends and viewers, I greet you all. Today we are going to talk again a little bit about what is happening between Russia and Ukraine. This is more important. We need to talk. We cannot just keep it quiet and we think everything is okay. Nothing is okay. Nothing is okay. Things are really going wrong between Russia and Ukraine. We want to know what is really going on there. Why the world is getting crazy all the time. The world is losing its value. Why? This is how we are going to live in this world like this, not even thinking of the future of our children, the future of their children, which is our grandchildren. No, we need to talk. My question is, it's really true that Russia wanted to invade Ukraine? If so, why did Russia want to invade Ukraine? This is something people must know, and if it's not so, means everything we are hearing or we heard about it is just a propaganda. It's really sad and painful, because if anybody has been through war before, he knows how it's painful to see two countries fighting against each other for their personal reason, and the victims are civilians who are innocent. They are the one who get hurt. As we are talking now, Zelensky's family, they are safe. They are in a very safe place. Putin's family, they are safe, in a very safe place. But the civilians, they are the one who are suffering the consequences of something they really don't know. Mostly Ukrainian. They are bullying them, sending them to war zone, letting them go and fight for something really they don't know, the head or the tail. Ukrainian people, I feel sorry for you, because once upon a time I was like your daughters. I was being left by myself, age of 15. Everything was being taken from me. My happiness, my land, my home, everything. And today I don't like your children going through this. It's painful. It will never go away from their mind. They will grow with bitterness. This is not okay. I'm asking to the leader of the world, please come together, try to look for a solution to stop the war between Russia and Ukraine. If you have a problem with Russia, you better deal with Russia. Russian president, I mean, Putin. Deal with him as a person. Before we go, we have to listen to a music. Something to refresh our mind. before we go deeper in our talk. But remember to answer my question. Let's listen to this music.
And this is me with.
The music was being sung by our brother, a resistant. His name is Aribo Senzo. And the song is only telling us about the invasion. How some people can come from nowhere to come and protect your country. We cannot accept that. Banate na Congo. Banate na Congo. Banate na Russia wazalakate, banate na Ukraine wazalakate, banate na Russia wazalakate, banate na Ukraine wazalakate, banate na Russia wazalakate, banate na Ukraine wazalakate, banate na Russia wazalakate. Baneto nzamba pimela bomengo. Baneto nzamba pimela bomengo. Chokolo bana monoko pona Russia, choko bunda tina suka. Chokolo bana monoko pona Ukraine, choko bunda tina suka. Banete na Ukraine bazalakate, banete na Russia bazalakate, banete na Ukraine bazalakate, banete na Russia bazalakate, banete na Russia bazalakate, banete na Ukraine bazalakate. Thank you, brother Ari, for the nice song. Everyone in this world, God created them with their own land. If you are poor in your country, remain poor in your country. If you are rich in your country. You poor country, don't you ever go and invade rich country. What you have to do, try to talk, to negotiate, and to work together. That will be win-win. Yeah, I'm poor. You have gold, you have diamond, you have petrol, you have gas. I have, but mine is little. Cannot fulfill my needs. I want to come to you so we can work together. I can get benefit from you, and you too, you get something back from me. This is how it's supposed to work. You cannot go and take someone's property by force. It is not allowed. We are talking about Ukraine and Russia. NATO, you are a European country. All of you come together as one. To defend the country who is your member. But there's a question mark. Why are you supporting Ukraine when Ukraine is not the member of NATO? Why? Is it because you hate Russia so badly? The only way to put Russia down was to come through Russia's neighbor Ukraine and to use them against Russia? So now if we go to America, what is your problem? Your concern between these two countries? You are not Russian, you are not Ukrainian, you are not NATO, you are not European, you are American. America is a continent. Europe is a continent. Russia is a country. Ukraine is a country. People, how can you feel? Just put yourself in Russian shoes. I'm not talking supporting Russia, but it is the reality, it's the truth. We have to call it as it is. If we get an example of America today, America, your neighbor country is Mexico. How will you feel when Mexico bring all his army closer to your border and pointing their gun like this to your country? How will you feel? Are you not going to talk to them to say, why are you doing this? This is kind of provocation. And NATO, if today America came with all his big armies and put them on your border, how will you feel? There's an agreement you made between you and Russia, but you failed to fulfill that agreement. Russia is the only country, and Ukraine is the only country. But in NATO is all the continent of Europe. America is a continent. How comes two continents go and want to fight only one country? How can that country survive? If 100 countries come together against one, who's going to win? Is it the one country or these two continents? We are asking you, please, you stop that war. You need to learn from the past. How miserable people felt during the First World War. Our grandparents went to fight without knowing why they are fighting. Second World War, our grandparents went to fight without even knowing why they are fighting. And today, you want to create again the Third World War, and you want again our brothers and us to go to that war and fight without knowing the reason why African will be involved in this war? No, no, no. Feel sorry for those soldiers who are dying at the front. They have fathers, they have mothers, they have sisters and brothers. Their family are going to miss them forever. America, you should learn. You have been all over the country, different countries, fighting, killing, doing whatever you want because you're a big boy. We agree. But you should be a good example, not bad influence. You should teach people how to live in peace. You keep your country in peace, but you don't like other people to live in peace. Why? I can say people, because I'm a little bit, nervous. I was been there, I was been through a lot. As I just said from the beginning of this video, I lost everything. My education. Today I cannot speak proper English because I did not have time to go to school to learn. I can't speak proper French because I did not go to school to learn as all other children. When others are going to school, European are going to school, American are going to school, I was in the bush running for my life. And today I don't like any girls go through what I went through in my life. The English I'm speaking, I just learned it from the street. I can't even speak my own language. Because they took them away from me, the people were supposed to teach me my language. It is painful. If we see today, people are bringing trouble in this world. The trouble causer in this world, it's America and Europe. And the head of all this, United States, France, and the United Kingdom. These are people who are like master of the world. They want everybody to bow before them. They want every leader of this world to listen only to them. And they are the one to decide who's going to remain in power, who's going to go out of power. Tell me, is it good? What are you gaining from there? What are you getting? Which profit are you gaining from that? Why America is not in war? Why United Kingdom is not in war? Why there is no war in France? Why they choose their president quietly, peacefully, they vote peacefully, nicely, the old one go out, the new one come in. But if it comes to another country, they are seeing what they are going to get, what is their benefit in that country. And then they have to choose which president they wanted him to be in power. Have you seen in America, African country came and to choose, we wanted this president to be in power. And when the president did not do his job properly, they will come and say, we kick you out. No. In Europe, no. And why are you always controlling African leaders? Why? The same thing today, you are in Russia. Joe Biden, I respect you so much and I love you so much. You are such a good man. You work for America for many, many years. You are a hero. Don't let any simple mistake take away your title. You need to be example. I'm asking you, Joe Biden, please, instead of pushing Russia and Ukraine to war, try to bring them together for peace. Bring them together for peace. And you are going to be the real hero if you do that. I'm telling you the truth. This message is coming from God, not from me. Russia is not going to invade Ukraine. In 1 million years, Russia will never, never, never invade Ukraine. It will never happen. It's not in his intention. Russia is trying to protect Ukraine. But the Ukrainian people and the Ukrainian president, they misunderstood Russia. They misunderstood Putin. Putin will never, ever, ever, ever take Ukraine. He will never do that. There is something behind it. And it is really painful. And his heart broken. The same thing. Russia is trying to protect himself. Because NATO and America, they bring all their armies in a Russian border, pointing the gun to him, watching all the thing he's doing. He go out, comes in, moves around, sleeping. They are watching him 24 hours a day. How will he feel? Putin is feeling threatened. He's asking you kindly, people, please take your army away from my border. I don't like a problem with you, and I don't have any problem with you. Let each and everybody go back to his native country. Go and protect your own country, your own border. What you are trying to do is not good. I'm talking because I was being there. I know war is not good. Many people in America, they never face war. The new generation as me. Many people in Europe, they never face war. The new generation as me. But I was being there. You go and ask Syrian refugees. They will tell you how painful it is to be in a war zone. They will tell you how painful it is to live in a refugee camp where there is no shelter, no water, no food, nothing, with a baby on your hand. And this is what you really want it to happen for everybody around the world? I don't think so. Please. NATO, you look for peace. I know that the guy of the NATO secretary or the NATO leader or European leader, the guy with the glasses, that guy is a very bad man, I can say. He's very tough. He always wants yes, we have to do this, we have to do this. He's not even thinking of people's life. He's not even thinking of Ukrainian life. Ukrainian children who are dying, who are running out without shelter, without food. They are crossing the border by foot. He's not thinking of them. He only wants to fight, and making Ukrainian people to be miserable. oh, this is NATO and Americans' fault. If you did not, at the first time, bring your armies closer to Russia's border, nothing would happen. And Zelensky, you, Ukrainian president, you are the one who put your people in danger because you are forcing them to go and fight. They are fighting for something, if even they don't know why they are fighting. Because they brainwash them that Russia is going to take your country. You need to stand up and fight for your country. I'm telling you the truth. Russia is not going to take your country. For million years, Russia will never, ever, ever invade your country. If I'm lying, you will give me reason one day. Russia is just trying to protect you. Just you. Let me ask you one question. You know how powerful Russia is, right? You know Russia have everything which can serve him to fight. And he have also strong soldiers. And if really Russia was fighting Ukraine, I'm telling you, this war wouldn't take like 1 month. It could be only 3 days. Ukraine was taken by Russia. This is the proof to show you that Russia is not fighting in Ukraine. This is the proof that Russia is not taking Ukraine. No. Russia's troops went to Ukraine to protect Ukrainians. But when they reach there, because they brainwash all the civilians, they gave them gun, and everybody came against them. They started shooting the Russian soldier, killing them, you know. If really this soldier, they came really fight, the fight which I've seen in my life, people fight, Ukraine will never win. Russia, although the NATO bring all the armies and give it to them, they won't win Russia. But Russia is not fighting. Because he went in there not to fight, but to protect their territory. But Ukrainian people misunderstood. They started killing Russian soldiers, bombing their cars, slaughtering their soldiers, and it is painful. Always on the news, Ukrainian killed a Russian soldier. Ukrainian did this. Ukraine did that. Yeah. This is only what they are talking about. You know? Please, you presidents, you leaders of the world, don't mess up with the people's mind. We need this world to be a better place. We want to live in peace in this world. We don't like war. We say no. This is a violation of human rights. Ukrainian president get all the civilian young boys, put them at the front to go and fight. Since when? Is it allowed to get a civilian to give them gun and go and fight? Is not that a human right violation? So you, European Union, you don't have eyes to see that? Why can't you stop Zelensky from giving civilian guns to go and fight? Why can't you stop him? Is it because you are supporting him? Everything bad the guy is doing for you in your eyes is good. And if it was Russia who gives civilian guns to go and fight, that will be war crime. But because it's Zelensky, it is not a war crime. You guys, you need to stop. We need peace in this world. We don't need a third world war. We said no, because the technology is now far better than First World War and the Second World War. Things can go very bad for us and for you as well. So what we are asking you, please, I'm begging you, look for peace. Make Ukraine and Russia to build love. Let them have love. We are asking you, love is everything. Love is everything. Ukraine and Russia, they are sisters and brothers. Ukrainian men marry to Russian women, and the Russian women got married to Ukrainian men. They have children. Why do you want to separate them? Why? They are one people. Let them live in peace. Message to you, Zelensky. Please, go to your elder brother. Go to Putin. Ask him for peace. Message to Putin. Please, look for your younger brother, Zelensky. Solve the problem amicably and make peace for Russian people and for Ukrainian people. You need to live together. You need to live in peace. Don't listen to people, to the outsider. When you listen too much to outsider, you cannot achieve your dream. It's going to be cut short. Zelensky, you are just a young boy. You don't know the truth of those countries, honestly. But as your elder brother Putin, he knows more than you. It was better for you to learn from him if you wanted to build your country to be stronger and to make Ukrainian people proud of you and happy of you. Don't bring your people into quarrel with the neighbors, fight with the neighbors. It's not okay. Live in peace. Let the Ukrainian people go back to their homeland. You stop the war. Stop it completely. Look for peace. I wish you get my message. I'm one of the victims. I've been through a lot in life. If I'm talking today because I don't like it, what I went through to happen to other people. No, we need peace. We need love. Thank you. Share the video. God will bless you.